Hello and welcome back to ROADTRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today, day 51 of the 365-day trivia road trip. It's a 21-question random knowledge trivia quiz. There's 20 questions up front, and then a question 21 tiebreaker at the very end of the video if you need to stick around for that. If you guys like this type of trivia, feel free to subscribe to the channel. New quizzes every single day. Good luck! Question number 1. Also known as the Green Goddess, the Green Fairy, or the Green Lady, what alcoholic drink has long been a popular drink for artists and creative types, and even influenced bohemian artists and writers such as Vincent van Gogh, Pablo Picasso, and Ernest Hemingway? The alcoholic drink known as the Green Fairy is absinthe. Question number 2. Best known for his series of suspense novels about his most famous character, Hannibal Lecter, what is the name of the American author of the best-selling novels The Silence of the Lambs, Black Sunday, Red Dragon, Hannibal, and Hannibal Rising? The author of those books is Thomas Harris. Question number 3. Considered a pseudoscience by most scientists, phrenology is a theory of human behavior based upon the belief that an individual's character and mental faculties correlate with the shape of what body part? Phrenology says your personality is shaped by the shape of your head. Question number 4. Of the 7 books in the Chronicles of Narnia, this was the 6th book published. What was the title of this prequel that outlines the creation of the realm of Narnia 1,000 years prior to the setting of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? The answer is The Magician's Nephew. Question number 5. What was the title of the 1852 novel by Charles Dickens that has the distinction of being perhaps the only work of classic literature featuring a character that dies by spontaneous combustion? That is not a common method of death in classic literature. The answer is Bleak House. Question number 6. Based on the 1931 play Green Grow the Lilacs, the Rodgers and Hammerstein musical Oklahoma features a song about what city, not located in Oklahoma, where everything is up to date and they've gone about as far as they can go? The city they're singing about is Kansas City. Question number 7. What is the title of the rock musical with music, lyrics, and a book by Jonathan Larson, loosely based on Giacomo Puccini's 1896 opera La Bohème, that tells the story of a group of impoverished young artists struggling to survive and create a life in Lower Manhattan's East Village? This modern-day rock musical is called Rent. Question number 8. Julius Caesar devoted 3 chapters of his 49 BC book Commentaries to what religion of the ancient Britain, whose name is an Irish Gaelic word for oak tree, often a symbol of knowledge, who were concerned with the natural world and its powers and considered trees sacred? We're looking for the name of that religion. The answer is Druidism. Question number 9. When gambling on horse racing, what is the name for the difficult bet in which the person betting accurately picks the first 3 finishers of a race, first, second, and third, in the correct order? If you accurately pick first, second, and third, you've picked the trifecta. Question number 10. What was the name of the man who wrote the poem originally titled The Defense of Fort McHenry on September 14, 1814, after witnessing the Maryland fort being bombarded by the British? The answer is Francis Scott Key. Question number 11. Tom Holland is the latest actor to take on the spider suit. What are the names of the previous 2 actors who played the role of Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, before him on the big screen? Before Tom Holland was Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Question number 12. What is the title of the musical that tells the story of the title motherless British boy who begins taking ballet lessons during the 1984 and 1985 UK miners' strike in northeast England? Funny enough, I believe this is the musical where Tom Holland, the Spider-Man, got his big start. It was called Billy Elliot. Question number 13. Chris Pratt plays Joshua Faraday, a gambler and rogue with a fondness for explosives and card tricks. His character in the 2016 movie shares similar traits as Steve McQueen's character, Vin Tanner, from the 1960 original of what movie? The answer is The Magnificent Seven. Question 14. He is a talented profiler, strong believer in the supernatural, and adamant about the existence of alien life and its presence on Earth. She is a medical doctor and a natural skeptic. What are the characters' names of this X-Files duo? Their character names are Fox Mulder and Dana Scully. Question 15. In 1947, the gaming world was completely revolutionized when the Gottlieb Corporation added the first player-actuated, solenoid-driven 2-inch flippers to a pinball machine in what game designed by Harry Mabs, based on a character from an English nursery rhyme? What was the name of that game? The answer is Humpty Dumpty. Question number 16. He now has both a strait and a sea named after him. What was the name of the Danish cartographer and explorer who led the Great Northern Expedition that resulted in Alaska being claimed for the Russian Empire? The answer is Bering, Vitus Bering. Question number 17. The Babylonian captivity, as some have dubbed it, was controversial within the church and lasted only from 1309 to 1377, but it left behind a lasting imprint on what French city whose role as residence of the popes was relatively short-lived. For a little over 65 years, they lived in Avignon. Question number 18. Just one of the reasons that the casino game of roulette is called the Devil's Game. If you add up all the numbers on a standard American or European roulette wheel, what number will you get? If you add up all of the numbers, you will get the number of 666. Question 19. Revealed in the 1978 movie to be the family crest of the House of El, one of the 3 primary houses of Krypton. The S on Superman's logo is the Kryptonian symbol for what? What word is it? We're looking for one single term that the S represents. The answer is hope. And question 20. In Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, what was the name of Charlie's grandpa that is miraculously cured of his illness that has kept him bedridden for decades, who accompanies Charlie to the factory for free candy? His name was Grandpa Joe. That's not the most flattering description of Grandpa Joe, but when he heard free candy, he was up and out of bed and ready to go. I feel like he could have been doing a little more help around the house. Anyways, that's not the point. I'm rambling. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Road Trivia. Check back tomorrow. We're moving on with the 365-day trivia road trip. If you were out and about this last weekend and you didn't have time to play episode 49 and 50, those were the pit stop trivia quizzes that we did over the last couple of days. Go into our YouTube channel page, find those, get those played. Those are like the lightning rounds, the trivia quizzes where the questions are shorter, the answers come faster. It's a good time. But before you do that, it's time for question 21 today, the tiebreaker for day 51. The Guinness Book of World Records lists John Wayne as the top actor who had the most leading roles in films. How many films was he the leading man in? Officially, how many films was John Wayne the leading actor in? Closest player gets the point. The answer is 142. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.